do 4 things. And let's start doing those 4 things already in November so we get a bit of a head start on 2025. Ooh. New Year's resolutions are like fresh coffee, right? Tastes really good when it's just been brewed, but you leave them for too long and they grow bitter and cold. New Year's coming, and like every year, we start to make plans to make changes in our life, and I think that's a good thing. I think there's always space to reflect and look forward and to try to do things differently to change the circumstances and our station in life. I think it's only admirable and probably a natural part of living in today's society. But that being said, too often we make New Year's resolutions only to break them or to not stick to them, right? And one of the reasons that happens is because we set unrealistic goals that don't match the reality we live in. Sure, we can strive for ideals of maybe in tune with the theme of this channel, health and fitness in our life. If our life circumstances, our environment, the structures, the responsibilities, the demands that we have in life get in the way of making even a small and simple change to work better towards our health and fitness, well then we're setting ourselves up to fail. So it's not just about setting a goal and understanding why, the drivers of why that goal is important to us, right? Like I always talk about in my channel, I would like to be fit and healthy not only now but also in 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now, because I want to be able to play with my children, play maybe with my grandchildren, be able to go out and live the adventurous life that I envision myself living for the next 20, 30 or 40 years. But it's also important to look at the circumstances or the environment that I live in, the demands of my job, the demands of family life, the demands of my community, the demands of my responsibility, the available facilities that I have, the time that I have available to actually move and live and act towards that goal. That's one. The other half of that equation are, the knowledge and skills and also the discipline I can exercise on myself to actually stick to those goals over a longer period of time. And it's the combination of those two that we often get wrong. A very simple example is that we start to work out more, but we forget that when we work out more, we need to sleep better to recover, and we need to eat smart to get some of the energy that we've spent in working out back. So when we start thinking about our New Year's resolutions, let's do so smartly this year. And for me, any day is a good day for change, but if so happens to be that you want to pick January as a moment where you're going to start and make some big changes in your life, do 4 things. And let's start doing those 4 things already in November so we get a bit of a head start on 2025. First, let's think about what we're trying to accomplish. And in my case, that could be fit and healthy throughout 2025. All right. The second thing we want to think about is, well, why is that important to me? What's the reason that I think being fit and healthy is worth investing time and energy and resources into? And once I've answered that second question, let's think about the third question is, well, what is my environment like? What is the structure of my life like? Are there any demands or responsibilities that I have that are either going to help me or impede me from actually going after that goal? And finally, think about whether we have the knowledge and skills and discipline to actually act consistently towards reaching that goal. And at this point, the answers could be yes or no, not good or bad, but worth thinking about as we make a plan that maybe this time is going to work. If you like what I'm talking about, friend, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in one of my live streams or shorts or any of my other long form videos. You take care and have a good day, all right?